Welcome to Warren 2009 Fantasy Football, the show.
Hello, Lou.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
Oh, we are doing.
We are doing.
We're in the thick of it.
Whoa! Da, 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 da. In the thick of it.
I don't know how I
Just,
did what I just did, but
and now I don't know how you undo it either. This is very entertaining. Okay. We're in together mode. Maybe we should just do this. We'll just have everybody. We'll leave together mode on. We're gonna throw everybody into the mix. We'll just add people to this call. This is how it's gonna go now. Week 11.
Oh, 100%. But let's change the scene. Let's just sit at a nice little
Yeah,
bar.
yeah. Nice little interview area here. I love
We're
it.
at the bar.
Okay, so week 10 in the books. The first game of the double digits over. And what a week. What a week. We are, 5 weeks away from the postseason?
Yeah, dude. It is crazy how close to the end, or how close to playoffs we are, rather. A lot of things can shake up. No one is safe. No one has clinched yet.
No.
Man, two teams at 5-5, 3 at 6-4.
3 at 4 and 6. Basically, from second through ninth, there's a 2-game difference. Anybody can shake up everything. I mean, nobody's safe, like you said. Robbie is on a 3-game win streak up top. If he gets another one, I think he could potentially.
I think that's a clinch. I think 8's a clinch.
That could possibly be the first clinch. Ranicky down below.
I think we have an opposite clinch there.
And here's the other thing. Like, if his team shows up on some surprising weeks, we've seen it. Lyjack's team can do it.
Yeah.
Surprising weeks are out there. He's got points already behind him. He could make a jump too. Nobody is really safe. It's interesting. I'm excited to see what happens, but also now nervous at the same time. I think we were saying you and I have both been up top for a good portion of the season on this leaderboard, and it could all fall apart.
It could.
It could. I see Matt trending in the right direction. I'm going to get to that later.
Yeah.
This is going to be kind of exciting.
He showed up late, but he's here.
And that's it. It's a late season run. We'll see what happens. But let's go ahead and backtrack. For us, Lou.
Backtrack to last week. Here we go. Week 10 recap.
Yeah.
All right. In the top spot, just one Coop and Tyreek Hill putting up 119 over week 10, whatever they were named, 103. My Fitz Ertz 130 over Dextreet's back. They were so not back 104. Tickle my Pittman. Oh, sorry.
Not as back as we would have thought. Okay, go ahead.
He turned his back. Tickle my Pittman.
Whoa!
Nobody saw that one coming except for me. I think I was the lone guy picking him over my crates rattled.
You were indeed. I mean, this was a repeat of week 1. I wonder if, Lyjack gets a week with Megan again. Yeah.
Could be. He doubled my crates rattled score.
They can't take the boat out anymore, so you just maybe just to the ski lodge now. To the ski lodge.
Just docked. Do some docking.
All right. And
all right. Cratered 114 over the Sacco King 2021. He's calling his shot, except I think the Sacco King is crowned in 2022.
It depends. Yeah, that's
Maybe
fair.
Not.
Technicalities, really.
Well, we only got 7 weeks.
The last week of fantasy football ended on Christmas last year, so I don't know.
True. Yeah,
I'm
we'll
not doing the math. I'm not doing the math right
I'm not going to math it out right now.
Not a chance.
Sacco King, 71. 71.
Yeah. That
And then,
is the new season low, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeesh. And then going off the rails of a crazy train. 129 over Mixing the Cup of Herbs, which I think was the closest matchup this week. It was 123.
Yeah. I put faith in the wrong tight end. Had I switched it out, I would have won by 0.8. Yep, that's how fantasy football works here, folks. Thank you so much. Yep, that's how life be. So week 10 is in the books. We're moving on to week 11. We got some guest stars on the show today. We're going to go ahead and bring them to the table.
Bring them to the bar.
Literally to the table they come. We're going to start off with Stats Man himself.
Everyone's favorite, Daylord.
Daylord's the stat man today. He's the stat man. 00001.
Oh, look at
Hey.
us.
Hey. We're changing the scene, man.
Yeah, we're having a drink. We're having a good time. How's it going?
Oh, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Who's
How
finding
y'all
you,
doing?
though?
How you boys doing?
Well, doing okay. We had this sudden realization that this season's completely up in the air still for everybody. So
Yeah, outside of one guy who can unofficially or officially clinch if everything else pans out in a certain way this week.
yeah,
You're
other
talking
than
about
that,
Ranicky at the bottom with the Sacco?
Yes. Man, you read my mind there.
Yeah, the Sacco King. Yes, he could. Yeah, officially claim that title. But yeah, we were 2nd through 9th, man. All just 2 games away. Anything's possible.
Yes. Yep. Just and there's 4 weeks left, so it's going to be an interesting dash to the finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a mad dash to the finish, and man, it's going to be crazy. But let's stop living in the future and live in the moment, or maybe the last 4 weeks, because I think you're the stat man today.
Ooh.
You got some good stats for us. Why don't we just start with the last 4 weeks, man? I heard you got some trends.
Yeah.
Trends working for us.
Yeah, very interesting. Only 2 teams over the last 4 weeks have averaged 130 points or more.
Oh my gosh!
Not
On
me.
on top of that, only 3 teams have averaged 120 points or more.
Oh my gosh!
And there's 1 team that averaged under 100 points the last 4 weeks, with 3 consecutive weeks sub 100.
Not me. Whew.
Not you, but you're close.
Close. I was close.
Lou, you're 4th lowest average points last 4 weeks.
Yeah, it has been a fun 4 weeks. I'm 1-3 the last 4 weeks. It has not been fun.
No, it has not been. So, yeah, it's been very interesting. Kind of seeing the scoring trends from the season. Week 5 was the peak, 147 points average that week. And steadily, we've been going down until last week. 147 to 134 to 130, all the way down to 112, all the way down to 107, and then last week was a 114.
Going
We've
back up.
had last 2 weeks, 6 sub 100 points scored.
Oh my gosh!
First 6 weeks of the season, we only had 600 sub 100 points scored.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a complete 180 from where we started.
It is. And there's still 1 team to yet score sub 100.
Ooh,
Oh wait, is that
is
me?
it you? Is it
It
you?
is you.
It's me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Cool.
Well done.
Everyone
I
else
was
has at least 1. 2 teams have 4.
Nice. I mean, I guess that means I have to have some faith in my team getting me to
I mean,
the
you
playoffs.
got the most points scored so far, Josh. So it stands to reason.
Stands to reason. First one to break 14.
Yeah, and you're the only one that has a positive point scored versus Yahoo's projected points.
Yeah, take that, Yahoo.
Shaving it.
Suck it.
I'm in second or third. Louis, you're at negative 1.06 points, so you're right there. You could, just score 2 points above your projection this week. You're in a plus.
Hey.
Hey, there you go.
Yep, and then I'm at negative 2.85. And then on the opposite end, Matt is sitting there at negative 159.43 points.
Wow.
So he's been hurt pretty bad, and it doesn't help when he has clearly taken the bench points lead this season.
Oh, has he? Okay.
Yeah, and it's going to be pretty unbeatable at this point. He's got a 43-point lead on me, and I'm in second.
Wow.
And then 52-point lead on Lyjack, who's in third.
Okay. I was kind of wondering, because it seems like Lyjack has always put the backup running back that does great on his bench almost every single time. So I was wondering where he stood on that list. Okay.
Yeah, bench points are down last couple of weeks, which makes sense with all the buys.
True.
Buys, injuries, COVID.
Yep. But Matt's running away with it. He's the only one with more than 15.5 points as an average, and his average is 21.
His average is 21? Okay. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, just not good for us right now. It's low scoring with more positions.
We have an extra flex spot. How are we trending down? That is just continuously blowing my mind. Yeah. I don't understand it. And now actually looking at Matt's team, I could see where all these bench points could be left. I mean, he's been having to choose either Jalen Hurts, who's been great for fantasy, or Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he's not even getting much from the quarterback position either. I think last week was the first time that he sat the wrong quarterback in the last 4, if I remember correctly.
That's fair.
Yeah. Quarterback play's been down, though. Average is only 21 points last 4 weeks.
No kidding.
I've noticed that. Yeah, except for Patrick Mahomes last week.
Yikes. Yeah.
Yep.
He probably helped boost the numbers this past week.
Yeah, I was probably really like 18.
Yeah, it's been surprising. You've seen a bunch of low-scoring games this year, too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I don't want to say the NFL's changed the way the game's played, but it feels like they don't want these high shootouts anymore. Those, 52-49 games that we saw a year or two ago.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I just feel like there's so many flags, left, right, center.
Yeah.
And it's taken away so many big plays. It's crazy. But, okay, so quarterback trends are down the last 4 weeks. Is there a position on the rise the last 4 weeks?
Ooh, let me do a quick look. Running backs are down.
Oof.
Not as bad. Receivers are down about 20 points.
Oh, okay.
Really been hurt. 2 teams are really driving it down, and one of them's on this call.
That's me.
Yeah. 14.1 points from the receiver position last 4 weeks.
That's me. I
don't think I've had a receiver score over 10 points the last 4 weeks.
That's
a lie. I think that's a lie, but that's how it feels.
Tight ends down.
Tight ends down.
It's not my fault.
No. It's about a point per team they're down.
I mean, our kickers up? Our defense is up at the very least?
We're almost there. The flex is down about 2 points per team.
Oof.
1.5 per team. Let's see. Defense is up.
Defense!
A half a point per team. Yep, half
There
a
we
point
go.
per team. So that's a big win. And let's see, kickers. And you're driving that, Josh. Your defense has been on fire.
Buffalo.
Loving it.
Buffalo, 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 Buffalo,
You
Buffalo.
know, I drafted them too. I'm
Yeah.
really surprised. Been nice.
Yep. And then kickers are down 2.5 points for the whole league. So you're talking like less than a half a point per team.
Okay.
But yeah, defense last 4 weeks, you're 11 points.
Yeah. They've been doing steady. I've been happy with it.
Yeah. No, they've been solid.
And they already had
firing a little bit more, but
dude, for real. I mean,
losing to the Jags is kind of inexcusable.
Yeah.
I would say so. But Stephon Diggs this past week, 162 yards.
Yeah.
They're making some noise. They just need to keep it up now.
And you had that Lions-Steelers game where there was like combined 75 passing yards.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Bit of an exaggeration, but it's crazy. It's weird. Was not expecting this when all the data was like being pulled together throughout the year of how this would shake up. We do have we finally got a win against the free agents.
Nice.
Nice, slide jack.
Hijack.
Nice.
And that's only if you take his optimal lineup, if you bring in those bench points from last week. Otherwise, he would have lost by like 0.4 points, 0.5 points.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I think it's only fair to put in the optimal lineup, considering the crazy amount of possibilities out there for free agents. So yeah, take that free agency.
Fully agree. So we are 2-38 against the free agent team in the last 4 weeks.
My God.
Ooh, love it. All right.
Yeah. So there's still some gems out there. Clearly.
Yeah, clearly.
I mean, we just ran through the last 4 weeks' numbers. It's not pretty for us.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all that needs to be said. The first 4 weeks have been entirely different from the last 4 weeks here that we've had, and it's nuts. I hope we can get back on the same page as before, because those were exciting times. I think, yeah, like you said, the average was 140.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But
yeah, if trends continue, like our top five's pretty set then. Throughout 5 of our top 6 is set then, because they're the only ones really averaging. Well, let me rephrase that. 3 teams are pretty much set in stone at those points average play out, the 120 plus. But
yeah, but that's I think anything is possible watching this season play out.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even think points are really going to matter in the end. It's just going to be how lucky can you get. I think, Matt, the past couple of weeks you've been playing teams that
ever since that trade, it's not like he's getting more points out of it. It's just that juju that he brought into the team, that chemistry, it's working.
Yeah, it's working, man. It's working. I mean, speaking of, we're going to be having Matt on here too in just a second. Dale, you want to stick around, kind of join us with the Game of the Week segment?
Yeah, I can. Would love to.
You got it, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Because this week, there's a lot riding on your game, Louie.
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on for the Game of the Week. We're going to have Ocon join us here at the table.
Matt O'Connor. Matt O'Connor. Do you think he's going to sit right here, or do you think he'll sit over here?
One second.
Where's he at?
Let me get this. Can you hear me or no?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Let me get the
Is he
video
talking?
going here. Take my
There he
seat
is.
at the table.
Hey,
buddy. High five,
hey. Welcome back, Matt.
God,
Well, your hand was so much bigger than mine.
it was. Oh, look at those
Boom.
big old hands.
Yeah, get your camera angles right, Lou. We need bigger hands.
I know. I feel like I'm so small,
Now you
but I also have
can't
to
see.
like.
The other Matt's back there, but that's okay.
The other Matt, it's okay.
He'll pop
get
up.
his he'll get his time in the sun later. All right, Matt, welcome back. You are with Louie, the game of the week.
Feels good. It's been a while. Long journey.
It has.
Very long journey. What was the last time you were on the game of the week here? Do you remember?
Oof.
Was it week one?
It was pretty early on. I had a lot of optimism, and I've been, a lot of peaks and valleys this season. Mostly valleys, but we're on the come up. We're on the come up now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right
I
after
think
the trade.
I think I'm on the descent right now.
And that's why your game is perfect. You guys are going to meet right here in
Right in the middle. And we might ping, like, ping.
Either that or, just completely miss and just keep going. Yeah, Matt, this is going to be exciting. If you watched last week's video with the other installment of the Quarter Pounder, I already think you have a solid week next week coming up. So a win here will really do you justice.
Did we both have him making it?
No, I think I had Matt.
I can't
Did
remember.
I have you?
Yeah, I think Josh did.
No, you just missed it. You missed the cusp.
Okay.
You had the same record as the two teams above you.
Oh, that's right.
You were just making the cut down. But hey, man, you're proving me wrong right now. Your team is. We just 2 seconds ago, right before we called you, you brought good juju with, the trade, man. Everything's been going your way.
Yeah.
You haven't been exactly scoring ridiculous 170 points, but you've got the juju, man. You got it.
Yeah, I've definitely had some luck this year. If you just look at the points, the point totals, I'm probably going to be them up based on the points. I'm going to need win.
Oh yeah.
But as of now, am I freezing up?
Yeah, dude.
You were for a second.
There we go.
Is it cold on your side of the bar?
Yeah, he's got the window seat.
Getting too worked up.
Well, hey,
yeah,
just
like you said,
kind of feeling it.
Juju's going up right now.
I like it. Well, let's bring that juju with you as we break down the games, the matchups this week, as is the 2021 tradition. We'll start you guys off with. I'm going to start off here. I'm going to start off with Tickle My Pittman and just one Coop and Tyreek Hill. I mean, Mr. Pittman over here scoring 165 points. Dale, you're in on this too, man.
Yep.
Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts on Pittman's team here.
I called him a cockroach this week. You think he's just going to go and die, and he doesn't. He continues to find ways to win. He, last 4 weeks, averaging 115.39 points. Robbie's averaging 117.58 points. So, no one's really going to pull away in this one. I'm going to take Jack.
Me as well.
Yeah.
I haven't steered away yet.
Haven't steered away yet.
I think I'm gonna have to do the same. He's got the AJ Dillon luck now. That's huge for him. That's actual starting running back. So
got an actual starting running back on your team.
A real live starting running back. There it is.
You did it. You found one out in the wild. You know what? I'm back. I'm back on the team. Let's go Team Pittman. I don't know what's going on. This year is crazy. Let's just see what happens. Let's go right back on the train. I
got a bold prediction for this week before we jump to the next game.
Sure.
Okay, bold prediction.
Joe Flacco starting for the Jets. He is going to be the free agent team's quarterback for Week 11.
Oh my God!
He's going to throw up 25, 30 points, and it's going to shock us all.
Wait, so you have Flacco starting the game or coming into the game?
He's starting the game. They announced it today.
Yeah, he's starting. And Lamar Jackson went home today with some sort of illness. Maybe just one coop picks up Joe Flacco and starts him.
Oh, boy.
We'll see
would
what
be
happens. All right, moving on to the next game. Dale, you pick the next one here.
Ooh, I don't like that pressure. Let's go the Sacco champ. And
Yeah, the game that doesn't matter this week.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, essentially. Sacco King versus Off the Rails of the Crady Train.
Love the
Ooh,
team name
no
for it.
Cordell Patterson this week, potentially.
Yep, saw that.
Hopkins could still not be back.
Nick Chubb is still on the COVID list.
Yeah. He's got Bolden in the lineup still. That's a bold move there.
it's bold, indeed.
Bold to have Bolden in there.
Left big bench points after his big free agent waiver wire claim last week on the bench with Stevenson.
Oh, Stevenson, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going off the rails of this Crady train. I mean, is there much to discuss?
I will say if Eric loses, he's probably out of the playoff mix.
Ooh.
Okay.
I just think
needs-
it's too much
he
to
needs
bounce
this
back
win.
from. Yep.
That's a
For
lot of
sure.
pressure on you, Eric, man. Yeah.
He needs to get to 5 and 6.
You squeaked out a win this past week. You need another one. Keep going.
Yeah, he's got all of his guys back on bye for the most part, so he's looking at mostly full strength.
Yeah, it's true. Matt,
This
what are
week
your thoughts here?
I'm going to have to go with the Crady train as well. Josh Allen's been lighting it up. James Conner's now the number one over there.
Yeah.
Kittle's been
Crazy.
playing well, so. But I think it'll be closer than it looks right now.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Dale's saying, hell no.
There's
I'm
bold
sorry.
move by him.
I'm being
Love the-
objective here.
Love the two tight ends last week that he played. So
Oh,
that was fun.
One of them putting up a 0 spot, right? Or
Yeah, one did put up a 0 in the actual tight end spot versus the flex.
Yeah, and I still lost. What a great
Weird
day.
flex.
What a great day.
I think that's our third 0 on the season from the tight end position.
Damn. That's rough.
Yeah, and we had 2 last week. Chet and Eric, and then Matt, you had one back in week 4.
oh yeah? Who was that?
I think it was probably the day Logan Thomas got hurt.
Oh, Logan
Ah.
Thomas. Yeah, because he went out early. That's right.
But it didn't really help because you had 1.9 points last week from the tight end, and Josh had 3.6. So just a bad week for the tight end spot.
It was a bad week. I was so sad that I said Higbee.
Yeah.
After
Did
the
he
fact.
finally do something?
He scored a touchdown, which was just enough to. I could have gotten the win. It was what a sad day. Anyways, I'm gonna go off the rails as well. I'm going crazy off the rails. It just makes sense.
I know we're a few weeks away from it, but week 14 is now a bye week because of the extended season. So anyone that's fighting for that positioning, hopefully they don't have a key player out that week.
Yeah, that's.
Hmm.
I was nervous about that. I think there was somebody I was interested looking for to trade, and I saw that week 14 buy, and I don't think I like that.
No.
I don't think I like it at all.
Not with how tight it is.
Yeah. All right, let's go to
All
the
right.
next one here.
Yeah.
I think that this next matchup is going to be closer than the jury in their decision for the Rittenhouse case. Let's go. My crates rattled, Deck Streets back. It's a close one.
Oh, yes, it is.
I don't know. Matt, you haven't heard this yet, but Chet scored sub 100 last 3 weeks.
Oh,
Granted,
last
he's got
3, wow.
Yeah. he's
And
got
I
some-
lost. And I lost to one of those weeks.
Yeah, I think he's 2-1 in those sub 100 games. But I texted Danny earlier this week, and it's such a devastating blow to Chet because the tide was turning for him, and now he's just back out to sea, and it's over.
Yeah.
Danny should smoke him this week. There's about a 30-point gap in average points last 4 weeks. So I will take the hot hand with the flaming redhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
Chet's been riding this wave since he drafted Barkley, McCaffrey, and somebody else who's injury prone.
Yeah, and Josh Jacobs as well. Yeah, he's got the 3 most injury prone backs right now.
Yeah.
If they all came in this week, were perfectly fine and played a full game, Chet could honestly have a really good week and beat Danny, but I just don't see that happening. I'm going to also go Danny here.
Have we all been in agreement thus far?
Thus far. It could change very, very soon, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe even with the next matchup we got here.
Yeah,
Arguably one of the other game of the weeks.
I
don't know where we landed on it.
Yeah, I basically made the executive decision and said this is not the game of the week because I don't think it will be. But
really,
no, I'm also in a downward trend. Yeah, mixing the cup of herbs and my pits.
We ride together, die together.
Yeah, apparently.
Bad boys
this
for life.
I don't know,
hanging
Josh,
on from
you got the second highest points last 4 weeks, so I don't think you're really on a downward trend like some people are right now.
Okay.
I think it's going to be closer than the projections. You'll be above yours. I'll be below mine. But I don't know. I don't know who wins.
Yeah, you have some. Okay, aside from Tannehill and maybe Adams, you do have some tough matchups. It would be tough. I don't have as difficult of matchups here, but I don't know. Right now, I have 3 New Orleans players in my starting lineup. One of them is a backup running back, so we'll see what happens by the end of the week.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to come down to the Sunday night game because neither of us have anyone on Monday.
Oh, thank God.
And Big Ben, if he plays, I lose. If he doesn't, I win. Because I think my defense will put up the points needed to win at that point. I could be wrong.
That's fair. Thoughts from the game of the weekers?
Yeah, I think the Chargers are going to put up points either way. Ben, I don't know. That overtime tie against the Lions doesn't instill much confidence in me that he's going to score any points. Tyler Lockett, honestly, that guy, you know what you get when you drafted him. You can't trust him. Yeah, DK too. There's 4 question marks in a row, though, for your team, Dale. Looks like they're probably all going to play, but...
Yeah, Swift. I literally just moved Swift off the starting lineup against that Browns defense.
Okay.
Makes sense,
I mean,
okay.
McLaurin, you don't know where to get with him either.
Then I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with you, Josh. I think CD is going to have a big game. I think Herbert will bounce back. He's been struggling a bit lately. But I'm going to go with the cup. With the cup out.
Ooh, the cup out? Yes.
This
Pinky's
one,
out. Holding the cup.
This is a tough one.
This was Louis' game of the week nomination. Because we always have a discussion on Tuesday. All right, let's take a look at the matchups. And we were both like firmly, it's your matchup. No, it's your matchup.
Shut up. Let me be nice.
It's rabbit season. Duck season.
Yeah. Gosh. I don't know, man. I'm going to give this one to Dale. Just looking at the flexes and the kickers. And that's where I'll leave it.
Yeah, Dale, your flex plays are just tough to beat. I know. That really says it all. I'm also going to choose Dale this week.
Wow, I'm going to pick you, Josh. I think
50,
Matt
50.
talked me into it with the CeeDee Lamb explosion. because it's going to be a shootout. Seattle, Arizona shootout, and Herbert's just going to carve the Pittsburgh defense. If it was in Pittsburgh, it'd be a different conversation, but
Yeah, I think for me, I just got to figure out what my flex is here, and
It's a no flex zone.
Yeah, right now I'm not flexing, so
No flex zone.
We'll see what happens there. But all right, so we got our first game where we kind of have split decisions here, and we'll move on to the game of the week, gentlemen. It's a week with the Rams on the bye. There's no gay, so it's no homo. Week 11.
It was
no homo.
really tough. It was really tough coming up with the name this week.
And cratered. Matt, like we talked about, your team's trending up. Louis trending down. How you guys feel about your teams this week? Let's hear it.
I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first, Louis.
All right. So here's the thing. I liked my wide receivers the first 5 weeks of the year. I hate them. I absolutely hate them right now. And I'm thankful I'm getting my running backs off of injury because that's what I'm going to kind of have to rely on. But I don't think that either of them surpassed their projections, which makes it really tough to win any week. Brady has a Monday night game. Maybe I get sneaky if Antonio Brown, he sprinted today.
Oh, big man on campus.
Oh, he's running again. That all came out of nowhere for me, so I've been dealing with that. And my confidence is probably at an all-time low for the year, how it's been so far. Just because I know what my team can do, and seeing what they have done has been very disappointing. But things tend to average out, so I'm kind of at this average. I mean, I lost to Robbie week 1. I lost to him last week, so I hope I just win the next 3 games. And this, it was just a little blip.
Go right back to normal. Let's see, Matt. How about you? And you're still kind of feeling the effects of the trade there.
Yeah. I mean, I can't say I have a ton of confidence in my team, but, if Diggs can start putting it together, I've been waiting for those 30-point games to come. Finally came last week. He's been getting up targets all year long. He just needs to start putting it together. And Devonta Smith too. Him and Hurts seem to be starting to click. And if that can continue, then I think if he starts putting up some points, none of those, the real spots that have hurt me is when these guys are putting up single digits all the time, and I'm just getting screwed. So if they can keep up their connection,
yeah,
I'll be feeling pretty good. Gibson, that guy, I don't trust at all. First time I benched him last week, and he goes for 20. He's a dart throw. He could score 20 or he could score 5.
That's how he's always been. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently. But
at least for 2021.
yeah, he's got that shin thing too. He's just not right.
And then you got Gaskin as well, who's just been like a complete 180 from last year. Just
he's a little piece of garbage too.
A little piece of garbage.
Hey, they can hear you, man.
Yeah, they watch our YouTube videos.
All that positive juju we were talking about is going out the window. Really
Honestly, it comes down to my star players, Diggs, Cook, and right now I guess it's Devonta Smith. But I just need some of these guys to at least put up double-digit points, and for the stars to take care of the rest. But it'll be tough going up against those 4 running backs that Louis has going. It's pretty fearsome foursome he's got there.
Yeah, I like that I fell into Michael Carter. I think Danny drafted him, and I was just like, all right, I'll take him. And he's just kind of been looking. I don't know what he's going to do with Flacco, though. I mean, I feel like anything Flacco does is real obvious. So it's just kind of
Yeah, because he's moving at the
they're
speed of
running, they're running.
everybody else's age. Yeah, pretty much. I think that's. How about you, Dale? What do you think? What do you think on this matchup?
Yeah, I think Matt can't be his own worst enemy like he's been all year with bench points. You're double the bench points of Louis last 4 weeks, and on the season, I think you're like 80 points, I said earlier, or something like that, ahead of the next highest. It was 43 points. So, Matt, you've almost been your own worst enemy, leaving 230 points on the bench this season. So I think if you figure that out, you will win this game. If you set your like 95% or better optimal lineup. If not, I think Louis
goal.
That's the goal.
Also, don't forget about Miles Sanders on the IR.
I know. I see him. He's waiting.
Eagles have recommitted to the run. If they can work him back in, he could be the X factor.
I mean, at that point, Matt, you're going to be rolling with a 30-year team being Eagles.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that was going to happen? Yeah.
No, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
But I will keep scrapping.
There you go. You can't stop scrapping. All right, what do you got, guys? What do you got for your vote on the pick'ems here? Matt, we'll start with you.
I'll give this one to the guy to my right. Since we're in the bar, 4 of us chilling in the bar. Just look to the right. There he is.
There he is. Okay, well, we got one vote for no homo.
Well, when it comes to my matchup, I've been right 60% of the time so far this year, so I will continue to pick me as the winner.
Stats don't lie. Dale, who you got?
Who do you got?
Who do I got?
Yeah.
I believe in the juju, and I think that you will get some really big games from the receivers you're looking for, Matt. And I think, it's against the Jets. Myles Gaskin has to do something against the Jets. Yeah, one would think. So, Matt, I'm going to have you winning this one just by a hair. Nice. But this is, again, the game of the week.
I don't need another hair loss, though. I need him to just blow me out or bend over.
It feels a lot better that way, yes.
Blow me or bend it,
It's tough to pick a team that says no homo after that comment, but
no homo.
No. I think I'm gonna officially pick Louis.
Pick Louis? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
We are nearing the trade deadline. Anyone open to the first on-air trade?
Yeah, who do you got? I'll throw Eckler at you.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Spicy.
On the trade block, Eckler. You heard it here first.
What do you want, a receiver?
I'll give you Eckler and Thielen for Jefferson and Chase.
Can't let Chase go. It's my boy.
Okay. Just stabbing.
Yeah. No, I love the thought on the spot.
That was real quick.
We'll talk offline a little bit more, though. I like where your head's.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do the trade that you sent me earlier either, there, Dale.
That's okay. I could get the first rejected official trade through the app.
Through the app on live air. Actually, no, Lyjack got that the one time he tried that too.
That's
I rejected it live
air. And I'm rejecting it.
Rejecting. But
it's crazy to think that was this season. This year's been a long one.
It's been long, but I feel like it's gone by so quick. I mean, I can't believe we're like 4 weeks away from playoffs. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it's been long but short at the same time. Playoffs are almost here.
This is absolute crunch time. There is like no wiggle room for.
No.
A loss will be a huge burden at this point.
Yeah.
Considering considering I have like 300 more points than Chet does, but he could pass me up in 2 weeks. 3 weeks. It's just,
3 weeks.
3 weeks. It would sting a little bit. It's possible.
I'll say, if somehow, some way Derrick Henry comes back, Rannicke's not out of this.
That's what I thought too. He's got the points already behind him. He stacked up enough. If he's able to weasel something, pull a Lyjack, it's possible.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. Guys, thanks for joining us. Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Best of luck to you, Matt. Best of luck to you, Dale.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, last thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just saw I had a notification on my Skype. So when I got on Skype today, because I haven't been on in like 2 weeks, I have a request from a Sarah Cozy, Kozey, and it's a picture. It's blurred out until I click accept. Good idea, bad idea to click accept.
I'm going to say
It's
that.
Skype. I'm going to say bad idea. It's Microsoft.
Yeah.
100% bad idea.
Give it a go.
Yeah, Matt.
I love
Ride or
that.
die. Let's go. All right. Sorry, Sarah. You're going to have to try again another day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was she the one in those Gruden emails? Was she the one from the Gruden emails?
Then.
Yeah, it could have been.
Oh, you see he's suing the league now?
Yeah, I saw that too. That's silly.
Wouldn't surprise me if an email comes from him here in a couple of weeks.
We'll be.
They put those emails out purposefully.
Yeah.
We'll keep our eyes open. We'll make sure. If John Gruden contacts the show again,
Yeah, I said those things, but
you guys will
they
be the
did it
first to
on
know.
purpose.
It's a Gruden grinder.
The Gruden grinder. All right, guys. Once again, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your night, and best of luck this week. And as always, go sports.
Go sports.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Peace. Oh my gosh, Dale was the first to leave today.
Wow.
Woo, he's ready. He's
Quick on the
with
draw.
it. Love it. Well, that'll do it. Week 11. We're ready to roll, ready to rock. We got a little bit of variance in our pick'ems.
Yeah.
Good. Are you ready, Lou?
I'm ready, man.
Let's go.
It's
Let's have
live.
fun. It's live.
Are
Week
we
11.
pitting? Are we pitting?
Oh, we're pitting.
Oh, we're pretty
back.
good, actually.
We're back on the pit train. Pit train. I pick T the fool who doesn't join this train.
Ooh.
Hey, that's it. All right. That'll do it for this week, guys. Enjoy the weekend. Holiday
Enjoy it.
next week. We're going to see what happens. I'm not sure what happens with a video next week, so we'll figure it out.
Turkey.
Otherwise, guys, best of luck. Louie, best of luck.
Josh. Better luck.
Oh, my God, stop it. And, of course, as always,
Go sports.
sports.